Hello. I have caught up on my weeding and it is just about sunset, and I thought I would show you guys the garden. Do a little walk around. I have spent 2 evenings weeding finally, and that's all done. The walking onions are walking. The red currants are starting to turn red. The pond power supply has been put in place. I actually still have to bury it. You can kind of see it over there. The frogs are very happy. I got a hammock swing for my anniversary, and I love it more than words can ever express. I love sitting here watching the frogs. We had a very bad heat wave, and I came out one night to put on the sprinkler, and there was a frog and a robin playing in the sprinkler. Very Disney. I still have to landscape this section a little bit to make it a little bit easier to walk. It's not too bad. This is the popping corn. And a lot of the beans that I planted with this did not actually sprout, so I'm going to try that one more time. And then these are the eating tomatoes, and they're looking amazing. And we actually have some tomatoes starting here, and there's some right here. And the birdhouse gourds are climbing. I love it. The cucamelons have actually gone a bit crazy too, so we should get some of them soon. I planted out the decorative corn here, and we're going to get, I think these are just tiger lilies. I'm not sure. I think they're native to Canada, but this is the first year that they're ever going to flower because they get enough sun. This has all been weed whacked today. The elderberry has doubled in size. I'm a little bit concerned about how fast and how big that's getting. The chilies and the peppers are doing great. These are the paste tomatoes. I've thinned them and pruned them, and they're doing really well. And in here, I have some Portuguese chilies from a friend of mine. And then there's kohlrabi, celeriac, and fennel. And we actually have, in the eggplant aisle, we actually have our first little eggplant. It's very cute. Look at the little friend. And we also have a bunch of courgettes. Zucchinis here, sorry. The gooseberries are almost ready. Look at these. Don't they look lovely? And my pear is doing very well on the espaliard setup. I'm very happy with that. I've had to cut back all of the comfrey because it finished flowering. This is echinacea. This one has just come up, but the other ones I all had to trim back, and I weeded this bed. The dill is doing really good. I'm hoping to get some swallowtail caterpillars. And the beans are doing good. These are heirloom green beans, and those are your big producer type green beans. The hascaps are done. The grape is going crazy. Here's a fence to grow on, friend. We are actually going to get some grapes, it looks like, if the birds feel like sharing with me. And I am very excited about the raspberries. Oh, I missed some yarrow when I was harvesting it. We've got a pear. I couldn't resist letting one of them come up. There is a second one on here somewhere. What is that? Oh, there's a ladybird. It's a real one. I know where I'm going to put her because there's aphids on my currants. But look at all the raspberries. And then these are pole beans. These currants are almost ready. They're looking lush. I actually was thinking I might have to bring them up higher so they get a bit more sun. The calendula is starting to flower and the cucumbers are climbing. And the mallow is looking amazing. And I actually got my herb dryer up. That's my very roughshod herb dryer. I do have to get a double pulley for these two so that this wire can come across and go through the second pulley and then come down. But I got a fan on it, and now we can mass dry the herbs. This is the wildflower bed. It's looking lush. I did lose a bunch of violas in Addie's garden because of the heat wave, but that's part of it. The chamomile is starting to flower. That's something I'm very diligent about harvesting for my winter teas. The milkweed is looking lovely. I got this. I took out the tulips and I put them in the pond garden, and I planted these annuals in the bird feeder, and I have to restock the bird feeder. And in the back here, the beans are coming up nicely, and then the sweet peas are going crazy. That'll be really pretty soon. And this pond is still here, and the frogs have found it too and made it part of their home. So yeah, that's the garden. Everything is in maintenance mode now, and I am very happy with all of it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed a little tour, and I'll talk to you later. I don't think I've ever heard that.